Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays XCOM Long War II. Early access to Long War II was provided forward by 2K, although the mod is available publicly now, and the whole series, until completion, or until abandonment, is sponsored by Humble, but you can no longer get the Humble Monthly Bundle with XCOM 2 in it. Womp womp, should have thought of that the first 15 times I told you about it if you wanted it. Either way, though, you can still check out the game on the Humble store if you're interested. Links in the video description below. It's a great game. What are we doing in this episode? Well, straight up, back up. Straight up, I feel like we need a bit of an edge on the tactical layer. Hello. Enemies are starting to get strong. I'm thinking, oh my god, Tomo, are you okay, buddy? You knocked over the whiteboard in here. What's your problem? You want to escape? There he goes. We're gonna build, I think, some laser rifles. So now we have 4 of those. One of them is equipped on me, I think. But by building 4 of those, now we have the ability to send them out and have like 4 laser rifles per mission, which I think is pretty useful. We got a couple of infiltrations going right now. 58% infiltrated. So if we boost our infiltration by 75%, I don't think we'll even get to 100, but we might be able to make it easier on us. 104% infiltrated, current activity light. All right. I mean, I still stand by that being the right idea, because 58% infiltrated is horrible. I'm spending a lot of intel we probably should use to, you know, connect to the other side. Well, you know, the other side of either ocean here. Or we can go down into South America maybe, but either way. I stand by this as our decision-making process because, dude, I don't want to lose my A squad on Operation Holy Night here in the gutter flats of Tijuana. I didn't realize we were going to be into the tactical layer so quickly here, but that's okay. We spent supplies. We got a scientist, which was compulsory, had to be done, mandatory, and then we got a we got some laser rifles, which will give us an edge in the tactical layer, although not immediately because we have to wait for an infiltration to show up. All right. So this is a hack Advent workstation. Recover data cache. Okay.
We've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place.
We've got 10 turns. Who do we have on this mission? We got Dan, Kate, myself, Mathis, Michael A. Fox, Sinvicta. So no sharpshooter. That doesn't mean a height advantage is not desirable, but it does mean it's not compulsory. So Dan, well, if you're such a good leader, put your money where your mouth is, buddy. Oh, it's our first pod. Bit of a weird one. I kind of think that for pod 1,
understood. Moving out.
we're gonna leave ourselves on the street.
Got a group of hostiles over here.
Oh, you fuckers. Okay, you know what we're actually gonna do? We're gonna abandon that side for now. What else does Kate have here? Let me see what she's got. Lone Wolf. Previously served under Dan. No jokes. I'm gonna leave her here. She's less likely to be detected, I think. And then we're gonna move Dan, like, here. The idea is, fuck getting both of these jerk-offs popped at the same time. Instead, we're gonna make sure we're only popping one wave at a time. Otherwise, we're like, you know, we're destined for hell. So we're gonna hope that only one wave comes down here, and I don't really care which one it is. These guys are probably easier to take out with explosives, but they are walking in what I would consider the wrong direction. We'd rather not pop 2 pods at once. If we stay to the right side, I think we have a better chance of not popping 2 pods at once. They probably moved less than we can move, so I think you send Cobra up here first. The risk is doing this and then having it all go terribly wrong.
Enemy patrol on the move.
Are you... What? They're all, like, perfectly linked back here. Alright, Kate, you hang out here.
On target position now.
we're gonna absolutely go on them next turn, because we can't afford to wait. Well, at least in my XCOM experience, the longer you wait, the more it only leads to your own demise. So we're gonna get these units up here. Sinvicta has to be close enough to shoot a grenade. I want to be in a range to get a good shot. To get a good shot. And Dan, we're going to send up as well. We're not going to get spotted unless we're out of cover. I wish there was a better spot for Mathis that wasn't this close to this side, because I think we could pretty easily get spotted if we're over there, but he has to be behind cover. With run and gun, we can make up for, like, his deficiency in movement. The only question is, like, where's the best spot to put? You put him here? Could get spotted pretty easily. How far can he get with run and gun on this turn? Not far enough, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, I'm going to move him forward ever so slightly and hope that, despite being easily flankable and thus unconcealed, they don't run buck wild on him. I have no problem taking on 6 Advent forces on one turn. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is 6 Advent forces and then a bunch of aliens. That bothers me a lot. Now, we don't have a rocket, so if we had a rocket, we could theoretically get like a septuple kill here. Not to get your hopes up. Can these guys move up? They can move up, but like not necessarily close enough. I'd really like to get 2 shots on them, is the thing. It's an awkward, how does trench gun work? Like, if we can get Mathis concealed to here and then have him use, like, trench gun or something, that could be disgusting. But I don't think there's any way that he can get to, like, here and then trench gun. Or, like, here and then trench gun. How far does trench gun go? It's like the, it's like the flamethrower cone. Alright. Well, what's the way that you normally launch this? Sinvicta goes buck wild. So I think you start by moving Kate to, like, here.
Moving to designated position.
And then you move Mouth, because these, basically, they're up here to flash. Or, sorry, to flash. And then that leaves space for Sinvicta to get up here and land, like, a very comfortable grenade. Probably rather go for 4 units, although that's more likely to get... I don't know, they're all pretty strong. Daniel can give another unit another action as well. Which I think you'd want to be maybe me if there was a good spot for me.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Very good hit chance. It's so dicey though. It could so easily go wrong. I think here's what I think we do. Not Overwatch, not... I think Sinvicta just opens with a grenade, and nobody goes on Overwatch.
Rolling.
As ridiculous as that sounds, that keeps our flexibility open. Maybe Dan goes on Overwatch, but Hail of Bullets is guaranteed damage, so could get us out of a jam in the future. This might be a horrible idea, but it's the idea I'm going to run with for now. I don't expect this to get any kills, but the more the merrier. Now, please scatter close together so Mathis can trench gun the shit out of you. I ran into this, I wouldn't necessarily call it a problem, but I ran into this conundrum in vanilla XCOM 2 as well. And the conundrum was like, why would I ever go for, like, past the beginning of the game, why would I ever not, or why would I ever do Overwatch when I could do anything else? Because all of my other special abilities are so freaking cool. Alright, so we need to kill, if we're gonna wipe them all out, we need to get more than 1 kill per shot. Or, well, per turn, rather, so, trying to think, like, if Mathis ran, how far can he go? Not very far, is the answer. If he goes here, he could trench gun and probably get 2 kills. Let's try this. And that gives us a priority. It means we got to kill this guy next.
On your order.
So this is what we're looking for. Don't kill the cover. What the hell? That did a ton of damage. I was just making sure we didn't pop the other pod, which would be like a catastrophe and a half. Alright. So with that guy down, that's good stuff. And we got 3 units over here. You know they're easy enough to kill, but this could pop another pod if we flesh them in there. So Dan's got a 100% chance to kill, basically. I love the idea of using it on that guy. And then who do we have? Me and two Rangers. Who's my... Oh, whoops. Who's my best shot on right now? 61, but with the odds of getting a kill would be 3/4 of 61. So, you know, like a 45.25% chance. Basically a coin flip on getting the kill, unless you're also throwing grazing in there. I don't think we can blow up this truck in a single grenade. Theoretically, a grenade could get a double kill if it hits both of them. I think the odds of that are very low. But I still sort of think that Dan should take the guaranteed kill on the unit with the most HP, which is this guy right here. So, goodbye. No! Daniel! That's bad news, buddy. Okay, well, what this means, I think, is you throw a grenade at this guy. Maybe we should have taken the shot at the guy with the least HP. And then I think Malf. Well, where can you flesh this other dude? Oh, he can't make the other shot there. Ooh, only one of us can get up here. Okay. I still think you go for it. 1 unit knocked out is very valuable.
We've got the objective in sight.
Thank God that was not another pod. I thought it was going to be another pod and I was going to freak the fuck out. Ah! That's okay. It's just 2 advent. That's not that bad. But, oh, and maybe they didn't even pop. That would be a dream come true. So Kate has not much. She's going to go for the double disorientation here. Obviously, we have units that are just standing, doing nothing. I think we handled things relatively well. We went for our guaranteed damage. Would an ambush have been better? It's possible. I do expect, you know, units that are standing out in the open have a good chance to get shot. That's just science. Okay, so Kate obviously needs to be healed here. Mathis has lightning reflexes, so he's got a very good chance to dodge this. Mathis, this is your time to shine, dude. Great job. You baited the Overwatch. That's pretty much like why I keep you around. We knew that there was a pretty good chance that these guys were going to pop, so let's see what they choose to do. But still, the fact that we're alive right now I think is fantastic. We've weaseled ourselves out of a fairly bad situation. Yes, yes. Everybody consolidate into an open area where Sinvicta can throw a grenade and ruin your lives. Alright, so what's the play here? First, Mathis. He's got that dirty double kill chance. You gotta try it, I think.
Take this.
He got one, wounded the other. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone, I think. Kate, straight up, get inside of the truck. Hide out there. This truck's probably not going to explode anytime soon. You chopped him up, you get to live another day. Beautiful. That's the juiciest cover on the map right now. So we got 4 units right here. This is sincerely Sinvicta's party to crash. I hate to do it, but he's got to move out basically as far as possible to shoot a grenade in there, I think. And even then, he can't actually land it. But he can land a fairly juicy flashbang. Right off the top of the truck. That's why he gets paid the big bucks. Remember, there's aliens over here, so we want to be very cautious about trying to use that side. So we got Painter. I think you use Mouth to drop a grenade on him. I don't want to make myself so easily flankable, so Mouth, come over here. Is this more valuable than Flash? I think it could be. Mostly because, you know, if you get in there and flash a target, you're going to get smoked anyway, so... I mean, again, we're hoping for a double kill. Not destroying the objective. And also blowing up their cover, ideally. Ship was on fire as soon as we threw it, which I think is a good sign. So we got Daniel. Can give another action to anybody. Means I could make it to here and then have a shot. Well, we're going to have Dan move first. Does he have a shot if he goes here? Here? Doesn't seem so. I'm going to have him go here. See what he's got. Maybe an area suppression? No. He could also just go on Overwatch.
Got it.
So it's just Dan right now. I mean, the Overwatch could be good. These guys are hopefully going to be on fire. What's the other option? I mean, we could have Mouth take a shot. We could have Sinvicta go on Overwatch. I think I'm just going to throw him on Overwatch for now and hope somebody runs around. But Mouth is in a rough situation. And of course, if this truck blows up that Kate's inside of right now, that's going to be bad for business. Okay, so like a low percentage shot? Yeah, an Overwatch. Even better. Big miss on Mouth. These two units are disoriented and hopefully on fire, perhaps? Yeah, I don't like the cinematic camera on a unit that's shooting at my boy Mouth, who I really don't want to be out of commission for any time at all here. If Mouth had taken like lethal from two disoriented enemies while he was behind half cover, I would have been slightly aggravated. I'll just level with you. So these guys have all got to die on this turn. Ideally without us popping another pod. So we don't have running gun. And we can't throw a grenade. Remember that if we miss a stun, it counts as a disorientation. So I kind of feel like... ooh, we need to move Mathis to bait the Overwatch first. Okay, that's the play. So Mathis moves forward.
On the move.
That looked like a direct hit to me, but I'm not going to ask any questions. Then you got your boy Mouth, and if he pops another pod, we're in for a rough time. Just want him to be in a safe spot, and I think like this might be as safe as it gets. Although that unit should be so flankable. Yeah, this guy's a little tougher. And he's not wounded at all, so we really want the slice here. Beautiful. Got some loot as well. You still got to be aggro with Mouth and Kate, I think.
Are we looking for this?
Depth perception. We should really like enhance our soldiers a little bit more, honestly. So the risky part here is sending Kate all the way in to get this guy that we were originally going to give to Mouth. Please tell me you're not running through fire. You're not. Okay, beautiful. Because what we want to have happen here is no pods. So far, so good. And then, I mean, I hate to say it, because, like, Sinvicta's been doing a lot of work for us. But he should really shoot a grenade and get a double kill. That would be very helpful for me. Without blowing up the target, or the objective. So, like, that... Come on, double kill. Double kill, Sinvicta. You got this. DK. Double kill. That did, like, exactly as much damage as he needed to do. Alright, so what am I concerned about right now? absolutely the final alien pod be an asshole. So we need to get the cache, the Advent cache, the data cache. I'm going to call the Sky Ranger down right here, so we got space for everybody. The idea is, yeah, we're going to get it, and we're going to only have a few turns to be in siege mode here, and we'll get out with just a couple of wounds. And we might have a successful mission under our belt here. Okay, so far so good. We know there's another pod.
Absolutely. Attempting hack.
We may have reinforcements as well, but this has been a fairly easy mission, honestly. Oh, I need the supplies. I need the supplies more than I need the hack. Now, I wouldn't have made it either way, but we at least disarmed the detonator. And we're going to be down 2 Shinobis. Ooh, 2 autoloaders as well. We're going to be down 2 Shinobis for our next mission. Oh, no kidding. Hostiles on the move. You don't say. Alright, I want to actually take a shot on this mission.
On your order.
Get Mouth, like, over here. He needs to stay fairly mobile. Similarly, Sinvicta needs to stay out because he's still got 1 more grenade. What? That doesn't make any sense to me. What just happened there doesn't make any sense to me. What do I mean by that? Well, I mean that we'd already occupied that space. So I'm just surprised, I guess. An area suppression from Dan could actually get 2 suppressions here. So I think you focus on the snake if you can. So Sinvicta, do you still have a move? Oh, thank God I'm not a complete idiot at least. Alright, so Sinvicta, your grenades have been so useful. Land this bad boy right here. I can already tell it's gonna break the cover, but which cover? Sectoid cover or snake cover? Snake cover, please. Sectoid cover. Alright, I mean, it could be worse. And we got an 87% chance of hitting that guy, but we gotta do a lot of damage to get the kill. Madness does not have run and gun available, and he has no shot. Mouth. Yeah, okay, Mouth can land a fairly unlikely shot in there. The other thing is we could have... Well, let's see. Dan, what's your shot like now? 79? 79, but no chance to kill. Or end your turn. Give somebody else a chance to do something. But what? Boo. I mean, we should put you behind cover. Alright. I mean, 79 is good, but without being able to get the kill, who cares? So I think Dan's probably on area suppression. Mouth can throw this grenade. Like, disorient the Viper, basically. And then Dan on... Whoops. No. Dan should get behind cover before he uses the suppression.
I can handle that.
Because these guys are still maybe going to have flanking shots, but either way. Area suppression right here. It's going to use all his ammo, but he gets free reloads anyway, so... And then, I can still take a shot at this 87% unit. One day. Right in the face. Beautiful. 9 damage. Alright. So now there's only 2 potential shots coming out, and they both have, they're both disoriented. That doesn't mean we're not going to get screwed here, but I think it means it's less likely. Probably forces a psionic attack. The panic's not that bad. Oh, come on. Can we get him? We could probably get him. The only question is, do we want to go that deep when there's only 2 turns left for us to go here? I'll be panicked and I'll probably hunker. Bothers me very little. Trench gun is not going to get 2 kills here. The run and gun shot seems like the right play, but what are the odds here? Yeah, like, what's our flash odds? Like, 99! Yes. 100. Well, does Kate have a good shot on the other one? She's got nobody. Here's what I'm thinking. First, she comes out. No other pods, please. This would be bad for business. Kate has a 53% chance, but that's not what I threw her out here for. She's out here to throw a grenade. Unlikely to get a kill, but to get the cover destroyed would be beautiful. 3 damage, alright. That guarantees Mathis's kill with trench gun. So we only have to worry about the other enemy, and we have a 100% chance of getting the kill like this. We have, like, just enough resources to get through this. It helps that Mouth will never miss a sword attack in his adult life. And then the idea is you go run and gun. I love the idea of trench gun. Is it that useful? I think right now, if you can at least... It might be a great way to pop a pod in the future. I mean, we could have 4 to 7 or 4 to 7. I think we just use our regular attack. Get some loot out of it as well. Alright, back half of this mission definitely stronger than the front half. Everybody else just relax. Only 2 turns away from escape here. Reinforcements? No? Reinforcements incoming. Do we care? How much do we care about loot, I guess, is our question.
On the move.
Enough to try. Dude, that's an Illyrium core. You think those just grow on trees? I actually don't know where they come from. I'm going to leave Mathis out here, because I think that gives him the best chance possible of running where I need him to run to evac. So everybody's going to be on Overwatch that basically... Well, honestly, if you have any ammo at all, you're going to be on Overwatch. Remember, no loot, no experience. But no loot, no experience, no problems, what I've always said to that.
I'm going.
We can always use Mathis to bait out some... to bait out some... can you run all the way to the end here? Yeah, you're good. Alright, we can always use Mathis to bait out some Overwatches, but let's see who even survives this. Okay, pod 1 poppin'. It's Dan. At least she hit. It's more than you can say, Dan. Great job, guys. You guys are just killing it right now. You want to see how it's done? Yeah, maybe a little lethal snake damage. Still, we're out, right? Yeah. Okay. Was I slightly frightened? Perhaps I was slightly frightened. But, we're out of here now. I'm gonna make the first move with Mathis, just because it scares me. Is this place safe? I don't know, but this definitely is. I just wanted to make sure if there were Overwatches, we got them with lightning reflexes. And we're gonna send people out as they get into the evac zone, because we need to make sure that they escape. So we got our objective done. And we did get shot at, and we did get shot. There's parts of this mission that I was not necessarily too happy with, but I will tell you one thing. I'm really happy I spent intel to make the dream come true, because if not, I think we would have been coming back with a lot less smiles on our face. Dan, congrats, another mission well commanded. Well met. I would describe this mission as good, not excellent. You know what? Excellent, thank you, I appreciate it. It only took 9 turns, but at least those middle turns were a little dire. Dealt most damage taken, moved furthest, or most under fire, Michael Fox. Moved furthest, Michael Fox. Dealt most damage, Michael Fox. You know what? This is the great part of the mission, though. Everybody went out, everybody's coming back. Sure, we lost intel in the process, and we can't afford to be that spendy with intel, because we're just going to be stuck in North America. But it's okay. This is the part where we say, good job, what can we do better next time? And perhaps most importantly, where are the promos coming? Okay, gravely wounded. We got some people out for a while here, but Dan is an officer and a gunner. He gets leveled up. Hail of bullets is awesome. Demolition. Destroy your target's cover, significantly damaging or destroying it, deals no damage to your target. Could be useful. Special shot that does half damage but reduces target mobility for the following 2 turns. Cone-based attack with primary weapon. So maybe this hits multiple units. It can stop them from running at us. This would be great on stun lancers. And flush forces units out of position. I don't know. Flush is good. Like, we got a unit behind cover. Does it force it to move? It changes position. So you would, like, use this on a unit that's in a nasty position, and then your other units on Overwatch could light him up. I kind of like that. Maybe saves us a grenade. Alright. Kate. Hunter's Instincts. Range attacks. We're not going to be doing range attacks. I honestly think that Blade Master, basically, to give her ridiculous sword aim is super useful. I never want a Shinobi to miss. Boosted cores. Explosive grenades deal 1 additional damage. I think that's extremely useful. Blue screen bombs. Flashbangs disorient robotic units. I do think that's very valuable. Maybe I'll get that on Josh. But for now... Or no, we have another Grenadier. Morozova, who is going to be support. So that could be very, very useful. Robots are going to be a pain in the ass. If we could, like, blue screen them, then hack them, that's ideal. But for now, we're fighting a lot of, you know, meat enemies. Make sure that we can kill them. Because a lot of times we're shooting a grenade, it's destroying cover, and then leaving them with, like, 1 HP each, which doesn't actually help us very much. For now, though, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now... Thanks for watching. Thanks to Humble for sponsoring the episodes. You can still buy XCOM 2. You can do it at the Humble store. It's $60. For now, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.